All right, y'all. We are in the building. How's everybody doing? Um. Oh, I hope she is on, so maybe she can tap in. Yeah, it's getting ridiculous. I mean, it's literally the same playbook. It's getting old, and I'm not even trying to knock the president or the administration. That's what you need to. That's what people need to know, because I know people are gonna jump on here and they're gonna be like, "Oh, why you knocking?" And it's not even that. I gotta. I don't know why I can't spell today. Press. Okay, so I'm gonna say conference. Conference. At least get it close. Oh, okay. I say okay. That's what I was missing. Okay, so conference. Same game plan. Okay, so I just please, and that's what I'm saying, y'all. If just watch it until the end. Watch it until the end. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat. I'm not trying to change nobody. I'm not trying to persuade nobody. But let's just talk for a second, because this is getting ridiculous. It's getting freaking out of hand. I don't know what else to tell y'all. Like, a lie is a lie is a lie. you know, it's a lie. A lie ain't never gonna change. A lie ain't never gonna be the truth. So why sit there and try to make it sound like that's gonna be the case? So what I'm talking about is, I don't know if you guys know, I made a post about it, and people are so quiet because they don't know what to think. They don't know what to think about. Basically, they were texting war plans, like how me and you set up a group text. That's how they were texting group. That's how they were texting war plans. This is the same party that lost a freaking mind over Hillary. We had to hear about a freaking email for years. And here's the thing: Hillary's email never was disclosed, ever. Matter of fact, they were destroyed. They were destroyed. Nobody knew what emails were there. I mean, some people had, like, I think, a clue, or maybe something, but nothing was ever disclosed. The emails went bye-bye. And these people lost their freaking mind over some Hillary emails. As a matter of fact, bro, I just thought about this. Trump won the last election based off of Hillary Clinton's emails. Oh my God. Fuck. How could. Bro. Oh my God. Do y'all understand that? He won this first election based off of Hillary Clinton's emails. Because that was the subject. They got everybody fired up about these emails. She's incompetent. She's a lady. And now, and nothing leaked. Nothing leaked. Now it's been exposed that they had war plans, my nigga, being texted in a group, not just one, two people chat, like a group of people texting in a group chat, not even government safe group chat. At least Hillary shit was a private server. She went through to the level of having it on a private server, something that was her own. Do you understand that? The trickery in that. So this man won the election based off of, because remember, that was, we're going to check our emails out right before the election because Hillary was going to win. Even though people didn't like her, Hillary was going to fucking win. Dude got on there and was like, oh, we're going to check out Hillary's emails a couple of days for the election. It cost Hillary the election. Everybody knows that. These same people are fucking texting on a group chat war plan, and they were exposed to a civilian. Can you imagine if Hillary shit was exposed to a civilian? Thought they was going to put her in prison. Donald Trump's whole thing was lock her up for doing this. This is 10 times worse. Bro. 10 times worse. This is Hillary emails on steroids. And the reason why I'm doing this podcast because I want you to understand something. You can leave your comments. I'm trying to cook. I want you to understand something. On top of all of that, okay? It is known that Donald Trump uses burner phones. So this email crap, it was just so get people fired up. So they knew her emails were safe. They knew that. But it was just something to say. They really didn't have nothing on Hillary. Nothing. She wasn't stealing money. She wasn't corrupt. There was rumors of Bill Clinton, but there was never discovered. This man got 71 felonies. All been discovered. I mean, it's frustrating, dog. Like he would have never won the first election if it wasn't for those damn emails. And I'm sitting here thinking the whole time, it's a fucking email. It's emails. What the fuck? Why are they so amped off a fucking email, off a private server that nothing came out? Now something come out, and you think you can hear something? It's twisted, man. They tricked y'all to win the election. It's twisted. And this is what I said. Every single time a major scandal break, he been doing this since he was running the first time. Every single time a major scandal break, he'll come out with a big announcement. And people get fired. I see people, oh, he finna do this. Oh, he finna do that. And they don't talk about the fact that you fucked up. They don't talk about that shit. They be like, oh, he said he gonna do this. He don't even have to do it. This whole time he's been in office, he has never come out and said, I'm gonna do this for American people. He has not said that. All he been doing was firing people, cutting government. But now this scandal breaking, oh, we're going to give jobs to Louisiana. What good is that going to do for everybody else in the country? So you mean to tell me because I got fired in Atlanta, I got fired in Chicago, I got to move to Louisiana and hope to get a job? Come on, G. And that's building cars. If I was doing government research as a scientist, now they want me to rethink my whole life and build cars? It does not make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Some of the shit that's happening and it's going on, it doesn't make any sense. You have to explain it to me like a child because I don't understand. You fire 250,000 people and a power plant that builds cars is going to be, and they may not even build that. It hasn't even been built yet. And people are like, oh, he's going to build it. It has not fucking been built. This is a 5-year project. People lost their job today. What the fuck they gonna do to what they gonna do until it's been built? What? People are like, oh, he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that. Stop getting hype off of promises. Wake up. Milk being lowered. The first thing I get off is milk being lowered. That's a lie. I'm gonna stop the war in 24 hours. That's a lie. Taxes, no tax on tip. That's a lie. That's not even, they ain't even mentioned in that. People, oh, it's in legislation. No, it's not. No, it's not in there. No tax on tips. That's a lie. That's not even in there. You can't do that. A government is based off of taxes. You can't eliminate tax. Republicans have never been for eliminating taxes. They'll lower it for the rich. They'll lower it for the rich. But for the everyday people, that's the one who pays the taxes. They take away some of these programs. They take it away so they can give the rich tax cuts. They believe in what they call it, top-down economics, where they give the top the most money and eventually it'll trickle down. That's Ronald Reagan economics. Let me school y'all. That's Ronald Reagan's economics. The top down. I don't care what they do, you're not going to be the first. Average everyday person is not going to be the first benefit off of it. It's a trickle-down economic. Let me show y'all something. I'm gonna stop talking. Let me show y'all something, and I want y'all to see. I want you to see the lie. I'm gonna show y'all. Like, just take a look, man. Oh my God, this is so crazy. We in trouble, man. We in trouble. That's all I can say. All right. I collected my thoughts. Okay. So take a look. All right. So here's the moment that they realized that they fucked up. We're gonna watch that first. I want you to see this first.
Secretary Hegseth there saying that nobody was texting war plans. Given you were privy to this group chat, is that how you saw it?
No, that's a lie. He was texting war plans. He was texting attack plans. When targets were going to be targeted, how they were going to be targeted, who was at the targets, when the next sequence of attacks were happening. I didn't publish this, and I continue not to publish it because it felt like
this guy had no military experience ever.
Technical, and
DEI.
I worry, honestly, that sharing that kind of information in public could endanger American military personnel.
He needs to step down
but
immediately.
No, they were plans for the attack. And they were texted before the attack.
And there were things texted that you viewed as so sensitive, you did not even publish them in your report today.
I made the decision that the technical aspects of this, including what kinds of weapons packages, the attack sequencing, and so on, that's not necessarily in the public interest. What's in the public interest is that they were running a war plan on a messaging app and didn't even know who was invited into the conversation. I mean, it's an obvious, ridiculous security breach, and he if you notice, he didn't actually answer the question.
But his attempt at a denial also stood out to me because no one that I talked to at the White House today argued this or tried to say these were, misconstrued or altered, or this is not real. I mean, the National Security Council confirmed the veracity of it.
The National Security Council, I asked various officials, including Pete Hegseth this morning, for comment. And the first question I had for everyone is this real? I wanted to make sure, obviously, before we go public, and say, are you sure that this is not a disinformation campaign run by a foreign state, a non-state actor of some sort, trying to target a journalist for reasons I couldn't explain? And they're like, no, this is apparently a real channel, and I appreciate them telling the truth about that, and we published.
Did they seem alarmed when you reached out for comment?
Probably is not the happiest day that they experienced in the White House so far, but they were professional about it.
I thought that as you were kind of walking through when this began, you weren't even sure if it was real yourself. You thought maybe I'm being spun or conned or something's happening here.
Until the day that I received the attack plan from Pete Hegseth at 11:40.
I want y'all to understand this is a huge scandal. It's gonna come out, and it's gonna they talking about it already. It's a huge scandal. It's gonna come out. It's breaking now. Now, today is the day it came out, right? I want to take y'all and show y'all what the White House did at the beginning of the day when they found out. You heard me just said it. They announced it to the White House. Watch this. This can come out today, and this is what people was excited about. Ooh, he's gonna do this. He's gonna do that. Look, watch this. This is how they do it. They throw you a bone. People get excited. Watch. Oh shit.
Want to know how I protected my time and got 50% more done? Managing projects.
Welcome to the Daily Show.
Right.
Any
Okay.
elaborate?
Watch this. See?
Hello, everybody.
The huge announcement. Switch and bait. I'm gonna throw you something so you get excited. And I want to show y'all something else. I want you to watch something really quick.
Hello. Another big one from a great speaker.
Look at the aura in the room. They know something fucked up. You see everybody saying like, "Oh shit, we fucked up." Notice everybody in the room.
Okay, we have a beautiful announcement to make. It's very exciting. Money is pouring in.
Now, this
We
is
want to keep it that way. And I think that's what's going to happen. We have tremendous interest in our country, more than ever before. There's never been anything like it. We're almost at a $4 trillion level, and that's something that's never happened. And I think hopefully it's because of the election on November 5th, but it's also because of...
see. Listen, that's crazy. Everything got to be about him. Every single thing got to be about him. I have never seen this before. Like, people say this. You talking about the election. It's over. You won. But every single time, if the stock market is down, which is down right now, oh, it's nothing. It has nothing to do with the election. Anything else, you see what I'm saying? Anything else, oh, it's about the election. Make up your mind. Is the stock market down? Is that about the election or no? Bro, this is crazy. But this is what I want to show y'all. This is how he's shaping America. Like, you're looking right now, he's shaping America. How many black people do you see? Excuse me. I'm gonna get through this. I don't know why I'm coughing like this. But how many black people do you see? And let me ask you this. Who is that black person? You see one black person. Who is he? He's a fucking stand-in. Excuse my language. There's no reason for him to be there but to look like black people are included. I noticed that because when he called out names, he didn't call his name out. He didn't call that black dude's name out. Nobody even knows who he is. But see, someone who was concerned about Trump having black people around him will look at that and think, oh, wow, there is black people around him. No, it's not. They put that black dude there to stand around to give the appearance that he's fucking with black people. He never acknowledges that black person. I think he gave him a head nod. Now watch. Watch what I'm telling you. If you think I'm lying, watch what I'm telling you.
tariffs, I suspect, Governor. But I'm thrilled to welcome Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry, a friend of mine for a long time, and to have you at the White House. And we thought this was going to happen, and I said, if you get it signed up, we'll do it at the White House. And you got it all done. I'm proud of you. Not surprised. Executive Chairman
It looked
of
fake, man. That's what I'm
Hyundai
saying.
Motor
Like, it
Group,
don't look like no real
Jung
joy. Look at Mike
Yi-sun.
Johnson.
Thank you very much.
A fake
What a great
smile.
honor. Vice Chairman Jay Chang. Jay, thank you. Hyundai Steel President
He told
Su
himself to put a
Gang
smile on.
Hyun.
They know they
Thank you
fucked
very
up.
much, President. That's big stuff. And former Ambassador Sung Kim. Thank you very much. Great honor to have all of you. Also, and these names are much less difficult for me, but I think we got them right. But this one we will definitely get right. Mike Johnson, our great speaker, and he's been
Look at his hand in his
doing a
pocket,
real
he
job.
nervous.
Right, Mike? It's an easy job, isn't it?
Look, he's like a little puppy dog. That's
House
crazy.
Majority Leader Steve Scalise. Steve, doing all right,
Now watch
Steve.
this,
I
watch.
tell you, he went through a lot, and he's stronger than ever. Louisiana Speaker Philip Duvalier. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Look, he tried to make it sound like that's the black dude.
Senate President Cameron Henry.
Look how that black dude looked. He looked down. That was not him. That was not him at all. He looked back. The two dudes, Mike Johnson, they knew that wasn't the black dude. Ain't nobody there that name. The two people in the front looked at each other. They lying to y'all. Watch this.
Steve Scalise. Steve, doing all right, Steve. I
Hey,
tell
look
you,
at Steve.
He went through a lot, and he's stronger than ever. Louisiana Speaker Philip Duvalier. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Look, black dude looked around.
Senate President Cameron Henry.
Man, they pulling the fast
House
one.
Majority
Watch
Leader Steve Scalise. Steve,
Okay, we know who
doing
that
all right,
is.
Steve. I tell you, he went through a lot, and he's stronger than ever. Louisiana Speaker Philip Duvalier. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Senate President Cameron Henry. State Representative
He-
Ken
he
Brass.
waiting.
State Senator Eddie Lambert. And Ascension Parish President Clint Coint-Ment. Thank you all very much. Thank you.
He looked back there at that black dude again.
Great to have you with us.
He don't know who he is.
Thank you very much. Thank
What?
you very much.
See, he don't know who that black dude is.
House Majority Leader
Bro,
Steve Scalise. Steve, doing all right, Steve. I tell you, he went
Ski.
through a lot,
Who is Ski?
and he's stronger than ever. Louisiana Speaker Philip Duvalier. Thank you very much.
Look,
Thank you very much. Senate President Cameron
man,
Henry.
they playing us.
State Representative Ken Brass.
Ain't no black people
State
around.
Senator Eddie Lambert. And Ascension Parish President Clint Coint-Ment. Thank you all very much.
He looked back there
Thank you very
again.
much. Great
You
honor.
don't know who he is.
Great to have you with us.
He just
Today
reached
we're
out and shook
delighted
my
to
hand.
report that
Bro!
Hyundai is announcing a major
What type of bullshit is
5.8 billion,
this?
stronger than ever. Louisiana Speaker Philip Duvalier. Thank you
They
very
do
much.
this shit together.
Thank you very much. Senate President Cameron Henry. State Representative Ken Brass.
So he waved.
State
Why did the black
Senator
dude
Eddie
wave?
Lambert. And Ascension Parish President Clint Coint-Ment. Thank you all very much. Thank
He
you
reached
very
out to
much.
shook somebody hand. Anybody.
Great to have you with us.
And not the black
Today
dude.
we're
in the back. You
delighted
don't
to
know who he
report
is.
that Hyundai is announcing a major $5.8 billion investment in American manufacturing. In particular, Hyundai will be building a brand new steel plant in Louisiana, which will produce more than 2.7 million metric tons of steel a year, creating more than 1,400 jobs for American steelworkers. And then there'll be major expansion after that. This will be Hyundai's first ever steel mill in the United States, one of the largest companies in the world, by the way, supplying steel for its auto parts and auto plants in Alabama and Georgia, which will soon produce more than 1 million American-made cars every single year. The cars are coming into this country at levels never seen before. Get ready. This investment is
Nobody
a clear
drives a
demonstration
Hyundai.
that tariffs
Nobody drives a Hyundai like that. Bro, come on, man.
very strongly work, and I hope other things also, but the tariffs are bringing them in at levels that have not been witnessed. Hyundai will be producing steel in America and making its cars in America, and as a result, they'll not have to pay any tariffs. You know, there are no tariffs if you make your product in America. So it's something that's why so many people are coming. As you know, we have from Taiwan, the biggest chip manufacturer in the world, is coming in with $200 billion, and we have a lot of.
Should I switch to Monday CRM?
But what I'm saying, y'all, and even if that's good, okay, it's a bait and switch. Like you see, that's my reason. It's like, well, I can't talk. I don't know what the fuck. I drink all my water. I think it's the weather outside. I had my cough drops upstairs too, and then you'll get them. But it's the bait and switch. They knew that news was gonna come out because dude had warned them. And like they go into frenzy mode. They might have had that meeting today or whatever like that. Or they might have been finna meet with him, but they was like, yo, we need to have a press conference. Straight up. It's obvious. Anytime something like that happen, it's obvious. Like, come on, man. You can't just not tariff one company. One company, you're gonna not tariff one company, but tariff a whole country. Does that make sense? So unless we buy a Hyundai, make sure I understand. That's gonna be the only car that ain't tariff. It's a Hyundai. Because I'm quite sure Hyundai is not gonna be producing steel for everybody in the country. That don't make sense. Because they make it seem like Hyundai is gonna be here producing steel for everybody. And they're gonna save the day. That's what I was thinking, because we get a lot of steel from Canada. But our relationship is fucked up with Canada. That's going to immediately make cars higher. So here comes an announcement that Hyundai is going to come in and save the day. Come on, man. I got to go because shit, I can barely talk. I don't know what the hell. I got to get my cough drops. But you understand what I'm saying. Like, it just don't make sense. And like I said, I'm gonna be the first to say I'm not knocking these people, but yo, we got to do better than that. People are hurting. The people are hurting. I see people who are upset. The same type of people laughing at people. People are hurting and crying and upset. Like, if people, man, this country messed up, man. I don't like what I see. You know what I'm saying? Anything, we should be praying for people, not knocking them. I don't care who you are, Democrat, Republican, you should be praying for your fellow man. All right, we got it. I'm talking to you later. I gotta go. I'm losing it. I'm losing the lungs. All right, y'all. I'm out. Thank y'all for watching.